Amie Harwick, Drew Carey's ex-fiancée, was killed by a man who was found guilty of throwing her off a third-story balcony. Amie Harwick, the ex-fiancée of comedian Drew Carey, was killed by being thrown off a third-story balcony in Los Angeles, and a man has been found guilty of the crime. A jury on Thursday found 45-year-old Gareth Pursehouse guilty of first-degree burglary and murder. A decade after their breakup, the photographer killed 38-year-old sex therapist Harwick in February 2020. According to an autopsy report, she suffered blunt force trauma to the head and torso. She had cuts on her hands and fingers that were consistent with a combination of defense and assault-type wounds, and she had been strangled. Host of Price is Right. The murder trial had subpoenaed Carey, 65, to testify after he texted Harwick, with whom he had been engaged in 2018, 2 days before her death. According to Los Angeles District Attorney George Gaskin, Pursehouse could receive a life sentence in jail without the chance of release. He declared, "Today, justice has been served for Amie Harwick and her loved ones who have gone through unspeakable suffering throughout this terrible ordeal. As they start to heal, our thoughts and support remain with them." Before their breakup in 2011, Harwick dated Pursehouse. She then filed for a protective order against him and confided in her friends that she was terrified of him. Officers from the Los Angeles Police Department went to complaints of a lady screaming and saw Harwick's roommate on the street who said she was being abused inside their house. Below a third-story balcony, police discovered Harwick gravely injured and lifeless. Days after being detained at his Playa del Rey residence, Pursehouse was released on a $2 million bail but was later detained again and formally charged with murder and burglary. In an effort to catch her by surprise, according to the prosecution, he stole into Harwick's Hollywood Hills house and stayed there for nearly 4 hours while he had a syringe with a lethal quantity of nicotine in it. Innocent was his plea.